Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. My name is PhillyBeatzU, and in this video, I kind of want to have a discussion / speculation on possibly what we're going to see in the next Pokemon game on the Nintendo Switch when it comes to your legendary Pokemon, or your mythical Pokemon, or your sub-legendary Pokemon, or like your Ultra Beast. I mean, you know what I mean. All the really special legendary type Pokemon. And as we all know, some types haven't been completely used, especially a lot of dual types, and we haven't really gotten a, how do we say it, a solo good, really good poison type Pokemon, which is what everyone wants. And apparently in the rumors / uncredible leaks for the Nintendo Switch Pokemon game, a giant poison snake has apparently destroyed Kanto, causing this apocalypse. But I don't want to go by that leak, so let's not pay attention to that. But that's what everyone always wishes for, a poison type strong legendary Pokemon. Let's take a look. This is Cerebi.com, and we're gonna take a look at some of the legendaries that have already existed within the game. So we have Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres, you know, the first trio that we've seen in the original games, and that gave us our dual typings of ice, electric, and fire, paired with flying. Then we got ourselves the mono typings of electric, fire, and water with our Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. Then we got also some more mono typings of pure rock, pure ice, and pure steel with Regirock, Regi-Ice, and Regi-Steel. And of course later on down here you see Regigigas, which was our mono normal type. Then we have Latias and Latios, which is like, oh, so that's super cool. We're mixing a dragon type with a psychic type. That was awesome. And then they decided to do 3 complete legendary Pokemon with just psychic, so that was pretty annoying. And I think they started getting really cool when it came to Heatran. I think Heatran was one of those out of the norm type of Pokemon, especially for legendary, because you normally are used to fire, melting, steel, but they're like, hey, let's put a fire with steel. That's something different, you know. Again, then they released another psychic Pokemon, and at this point I was really sick of psychic Pokemon when it came to legendaries. Then we had our steel fighting, a rock fighting, a grass fighting. We had our little flying trio over here. This is the mono flying type Pokemon right here. And then we have our electric flying and ground flying. I thought Landorus was also a really interesting combination, since we already had electric flying. And some Pokemon fans got annoyed by that, since we have Zapdos and then we have Thundurus. So that's like 2 electric flyings, and you know, it's whatever. Then we have type Null, which we find in the 7th generation. It was okay once it evolved into Silvally, because you can give it a drive or the other thing in that game, and it made it pretty much any single typing as well. But it wasn't that strong in my opinion. I didn't really like it. It was a cool concept though. Then we have the Tapus, which was basically the hybrids with all the fairy typing. We had electric, psychic, grass, and water. But believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, we still did not get a fire fairy. And I was really hoping for a fire fairy, thinking that totems and the whole Hawaiian dancing stuff, we had a fire dancer, but we didn't get that. Then we got our Ultra Beast, which are like not really legendary, but they do fall under the stats of a legendary. We got a rock poison type. That was cool. That was something different. We got ourselves 2 bug fighting types. That was also pretty cool. A mono electric type. And the problem with Pokemon so far, not a problem, but something we didn't get, was electric type with a lot of other stuff, which we'll look at those dual types that we haven't gotten yet. Then we have steel flying. That's interesting. Grass and steel. Okay, that's pretty cool. And we have dark dragon over here, this big boy. So when it came to the poison typing that I did talk about, we had Poipole, and everyone's like, oh yeah, we finally got a poison legendary type. But the thing is, it wasn't mono strong. This is like its baby form. It's still evolved. It became Poison Dragon, Nagadenadil. I can't even pronounce that right, but it became Poison Dragon, so it wasn't a mono poison Pokemon, which we didn't get it. Then we finally have Stakata and Blacephalon, which were the other 2 Ultra Beasts that were released, and Fire and Ghost, and that's not really a new typing since we had Chandelure, so that sucked. And then we come back to the whole entire other Pokemon, and again, Mewtwo's a Psychic, so that's pretty boring. We had a Psychic Flying. Again, Psychics are used so many times in Pokemon, it's absolutely ridiculous. Then we had Ho-Oh, and the thing with Ho-Oh is it was like Moltres all over again. Then we have our Mono Kyogre, water, ground, dragon, fire. Then we got a little dragon happy. Pokemon got a little excited with dragons for some reason. We had dragon flying, steel dragon, water dragon, ghost dragon, dragon fire, dragon electric, dragon ice. So that satisfied a lot of edgy people who wanted their dragon typing Pokemon. Then we have our Xerneas, Yveltal, Zygarde, Necrozma, Psychic, Lunala, Solgaleo, and of course this new gen, for some reason, really enjoyed using Psychic. And finally, we move on to our mythical Pokemon. Mythicals are pretty much Pokemon that you cannot normally obtain in the game, and you get through an alternative method, as in like getting a code, unless the game was designed to get you a specific mythical. Anyway, so we have Psychic, Steel Psychic, Psychic Grass, Psychic. See, again, Pokemon love Psychic types. Even Victini was Psychic Fire, Hoopa, Psychic Ghost. That was pretty cool. And then we have some rocks and bugs and steel and yada yada yada. We got some interesting stuff. Marshadow was a fighting ghost. I thought that was really cool. And Volcanion, that was also something that stood out. That was completely different. I was really hoping for Zorora to be an electric fighting type, since they made it like a fighting cat, a kung fu cat. I was really hoping for that, but we did not get that. So anyway, moving on to the typings that we still haven't gotten. Check it out on this page. Here are the unused types. The unused types in Pokemon that we still possibly need for legendaries. And also, like I mentioned, we are really wanting a solid poison type for a good legendary. So here again, folks, is the list. Again, a lot of these are with the normal typing, and people may say, oh, it's pretty dumb to do a normal type with another type. But in Generation 6, they did it with the lion Pokemon. They made it a normal fire type, and I thought that was pretty strange. Pretty strange. I didn't like the whole adding a normal type. I thought it just made it worse and gives it more weaknesses. So preferably, there's probably a reason why Game Freak avoided some of these typings, like normal ice. Dude, that's just like death against fighting types. Let me go look at these lists, and out of all of them, I don't know, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think would be a great unused type for a legendary. I personally, I kind of like Poison Psychic. I think that's pretty cool. Poison Psychic for sure. Rock Ghost is something I want to see as well, and Electric Dark, Electric Poison, Electric Fighting, and definitely Poison Steel. Those are the types I'm looking forward to. And some other types that are specifically only used by Mega Evolutions, as you can see on this page. Dragon Fairy. I want a Pokemon that we don't have to Mega Evolve to get this typing. I want a Electric Dragon type as well. I think we have an Electric Dragon type used by Mega Evolutions. I'm pretty sure we have Electric Dragon. Yeah, we have Electric Dragon. It's just opposite Dragon Electric. So these are not really a big difference here. But Dragon Fairy, I want a pure Dragon Fairy that is not a Mega Evolution. Anyway, guys, these are the combination lists. Again, I use Pokemon Database to check this stuff out. And then you can take a look at the combinations and pretty much what they're weak to. As I talked about, normal and ice are totally like wrecked by fighting types. So you can see the pros and cons of why some of these types don't exist because of their probable weaknesses to a lot of things. Like I said, I'm looking forward to Electric Dark, but that gives it weakness to fighting, to ground, to bug, and to fairy. And then the one more I just want to look at was the whole entire Poison Steel one. I thought that was a cool mix. And you have weakness to fire and only ground. Yeah, so it's a ground weakness and a fire weakness. I thought Poison Steel was pretty well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know again down in the comments below, what are you guys looking forward to when we look at legendary Pokemon? Are you looking forward to something that is really strange, or a repeat of another type that we had in the past, but just a better upgraded version? Even though we have tons of legendaries and mythicals and all these Pokemon is still growing, and we're still getting more. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you want more discussions like this, let me know. Again, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is PhillyBeatzU, and I'm out.